But first, let's dance.
No, let me come.
But first, let's dance.
Jordana!
You.
Yeah.
Hola, chicos.
I'm a rock
Hello.
Hi.
We are rock
Hi.
stars.
How are you guys? Yes, you are rock stars. Oh, somebody wants to say hi and good morning. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hey!
Hello.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning.
You're so cute.
There you go. Okay, thank you guys. You just woke up. So, you guys just had breakfast?
Yeah.
Did you have
Yes.
a good breakfast? Yes?
Yes.
Awesome. I saw that El Pepelu was helping the ladies. Very good. You were being a gentleman.
Oh,
Gentleman.
thank you.
Yes, very good. Caballero is gentleman, but caballero with a V is,
Yes.
you know what it is in English?
Balleros.
No.
It's a knight, all right? So
Ah,
the team
okay.
is,
Pensé que
so
caballeros
knight,
con V.
yes.
Okay, okay.
I like the name Topo Ratones though, because it's mole mice in English.
What?
Mole mice.
Small mice.
Mole. So Topo is a mole, and then Ratones is a mouse. So,
Oh, mole mouse. Mole
Yes, yes.
mouse.
all right. So anyway, do you guys see my presentation right now?
No, right now, no.
Not yet. Okay, so that's okay. We are going to start with an icebreaker or a warm up, similar to last week. Okay, it's not going to be dancing unless you guys want to dance. Do you want to dance?
Yes.
No. Okay, some said no, some said yes. Let's just not do that this week. Maybe next week.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to apologize, guys. I said I would be there this week,
Yeah.
but I can't right now. Okay, ahora no puedo because
Don't worry.
la regla es COVID.
Oh.
All right, because of the COVID rules, there are restrictions right now, so I cannot leave Malaga. Sorry.
Don't worry.
So here, this is outside my house.
Oh. Real?
Yeah, this is literally outside my house. Of course, I'm not facing the window, but that's really a picture of the cathedral right outside my house. So there you go. Okay, so
Yeah.
there you go. Perfect. Do you see it now?
No.
No. Yes.
Okay. There, perfect.
We're-
Very good.
We're watching another.
No.
Another screen.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Bien, bien.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Is that good? All right, perfect. So today's lesson is going to be a continuation of our travel class 2 weeks ago. Okay, so I think 2 or 3 weeks ago we had a class about traveling, and we are going to continue that now. Okay, if you remember, there was a group that spoke with a travel agent. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So we are all going to do that now. You're not going to talk to a travel agent, but you are going to make a travel itinerary. Okay, itinerary, which means it's a travel plan. Okay, so we will be talking about your trip to Japan. Okay. Oh, guys, by the way, speaking of your trip to Japan, people from all over the world are voting. Okay, personas de todo el mundo están votando.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Okay, so people from all over the world are voting. So keep pushing, so that we want you guys to win. All right. So we're very excited for you. We're very excited for your fans. So tell them to vote. www.ef.com/topgamers. That's you guys. All right. So are you ready for today's lesson?
Yes.
Yes, very good. All right. So it's very simple. Again, no pressure. I want you guys to learn English little by little, especially for those with lower levels. But also, I want you guys to know how to speak English as you travel. So that's why this particular lesson is important. But first, here are the things that we are going to do. So first, we're going to talk about gaming terms in English. I have been telling you guys that I was going to do this, and we're going to do that today. So starting today, this is the 6th week. For the 6th, 7th, and hopefully the 8th weeks, we will be able to talk about gaming terms in English. These are very important, especially for you. And then we will talk about travel and how to make an itinerary. And we will have a speaking activity. All right. So, but first, let's play. All right. So let's play a warm-up game. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. Has anyone ever played this game before?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. So you have played this game. It's quite popular. Now, usually, I have everyone speak, but we don't have time for that. I would like to get to know all of you, but at the moment, we will only have time for one representative per group. So I would like you guys to decide, okay? You guys to choose. So who will represent the Caballeros? Who will represent the Lemon Sharks? And who will represent the Topo Ratones? All right? So just one person.
I represent Lemon Sharks.
Okay? So, representativo?
Yes.
Okay, para cada grupo. Okay? So, for each group, so
Vale, vamos a hacerlo.
you will tell us a little bit more about yourselves. All right?
Okay.
Try to tell us something that we don't know yet. All right? So, they will tell us 3 statements, tres frases. All right? They will tell us 3 statements. But the rule is you should tell us 2 truths and 1 lie, as some of you know. Okay? Then the other group, otras grupos, okay, otras equipos, they will guess, adivinar, the 3, which one of the statements is a lie. Okay? So which of the statements is not true, falso. So the group that guesses correctly wins a point. If no one guesses, the sharer's team wins. Claro? Is that good? Is that clear?
Yes.
All right, very good. So for example, here we go. This one's about me. All right, not that I'm important, but you guys are the rock stars, like I said. But this is just an example. So 1, I used to be a journalist, periodista. 2, I used to surf, but I haven't done it recently. And 3, I'm very allergic to jellyfish stings.
True.
Which of these 3 statements is not true?
1.
No.
3, I think.
So 1. So somebody said 1.
Yeah, 1.
Any other
I
guesses?
think
2.
3. 3 is
All right. So who thinks it's 1? Raise your hands. All right. Who thinks it's 2? Raise your hands. And who thinks it's 3? Raise your hands. All right. Those who guessed 3, you are correct. I am not allergic to jellyfish stings. All right. Although I have been stung by jellyfish and it hurt a lot, I am not allergic to jellyfish stings. But I used to surf. This is true. In the Philippines, there are a lot of surf spots, and I'm not a pro by any means, but I do like surfing. And I used to be a journalist also. So there you go. Okay. So now per group. So let's start with the winners so far of the ranking, Caballeros. Who will represent your group?
Nick.
Nick. Okay, so Nick.
Nick in English.
Nick, who has the most points. Congratulations, by the way. So, Nick, 2 truths. Okay.
We are thinking about it.
Yes, go ahead. 2 frases verdad y una frase that is not true. That is a lie. Everybody can think about it, by the way. So 1 member of the Lemon Sharks and 1 member of the Topo Ratones should also think of 3 statements.
Que,
No tengo nada.
a ver, por ejemplo.
Eso es verdad. Pero tienen que ser cosas tuyas. Claro, pero que tiene que haber.
Sí, por eso digo, no sé si vosotros tenéis que saber cuál es la real, o sea, y la falsa o cómo.
Es el lío.
¿Las tenéis que saber?
Íñigo,
Yes, what's up?
do we have to think about statement about myself or about the team?
4 years old.
Yeah, about yourself would be better. Yeah, something personal to you.
Está. Ok, thank you, Íñigo.
Yes, you're welcome.
Sobre mí. Ya está, es que más fácil, tío. ¿Qué verdades, qué mentiras tenemos aquí del equipo que no sepa el resto? Es complicado.
Pues ya está, piensa sobre ti.
Me han enviado un correo.
La edad de mi hermano. Mentira.
Va a ser impresionante.
No,
pero es que ya lo
Me parece que sea como en cámara lenta.
la edad de mi hermano.
No sé qué viene.
Lo mismo de mi gato. Ya sabéis.
All right. Nick, are you ready? How are you doing?
No,
Pero
one,
una verdad.
I
One
need
left.
one more.
One more.
Yes.
One more. Good, good, good.
Tengo pareja, por ejemplo. Tiene que ser sencillo, no te rayes.
Estaba pensando en
Tengo pareja.
alguna
otra
persona
verdad.
que pueda parecer mentira. Tampoco es que haya conocido a nadie.
No, pero algo...
Sí, la llevamos a tener.
Ah, pues
Ah, pues ya está.
Sí, a unas plantas.
Y una por ahí.
vale, vale.
Dos que
Como mentira, soy español. Por ejemplo. Pero-
My favorite color
y
is
la tuya, ¿no? La de Marruecos, ¿no?
So who will be representing the Lemon Sharks?
Skipper.
Soy noruego.
Skipler, good. And who will be representing the Toporatones?
Ruby.
Ruby, okay, good.
Puedes poner. Solo he visitado.
Are you ready, Ruby?
I start right now
Buena. Esa
or not?
Okay, let's ask Nick if he's ready. If he's not, then you can start, okay?
Yes,
So
yes.
Nick, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, let's start with the Caballeros and then we will go with the Lemon Sharks and then the Toporatones,
Okay.
okay? So Nick, go ahead. 2 truths and 1 lie.
¿Era color o color?
Okay. I love going to jazz concerts.
Okay.
I have Mexican nationality, and in Europe, I only travel to France, Spain, and Portugal.
Aha, okay, that's good. So that's statement 1, 2, and 3. So let's ask the Lemon Sharks, which of the statements is not true?
Can
No hay verdad. 1, 2, or 3?
¿Quieres que repita?
Chus, repítela, por favor.
I love going to jazz concerts. I have
One.
Mexican nationality, and in Europe, I only travel to France, Spain, and Portugal.
Okay.
Second.
So Lemon Sharks say it's the second one, Toporatones. Which of the statements is not true?
The second one, too.
The second one as well. Okay, so Nick, are they correct that the
Yeah.
second statement is not true?
Yeah, I don't have.
All right, very good. So that is 1 point for both teams. 1 point for the Lemon Sharks, 1 point for the Toporatones. Very good. All right. So Lemon Sharks, Skipler,
Okay, my three statements.
what are your... Yes, go ahead.
I have a cat. I'm Spanish. I don't like fish.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. Those are very good because
Yeah.
they're difficult in their simplicity. All right. So let's ask Caballeros, which of the 3 statements do you think is not true?
Can you repeat again, please, Skipper?
I have a cat. I'm Spanish. I don't like fish.
Or fish?
No le gusta el pescado, creo. They don't like... He don't...
He doesn't like fish is the third
The
statement.
third one.
So the third one. So Caballeros think it's the third one. Toporatones, which of the statements?
The last one.
The last one as well. Okay, so Skipler, is that true? Is it right that the third statement is not true?
Yeah, I like fish.
Okay, so there you go. So total Caballeros, Caballeros, you get 1 point. Toporatones, you get 2 points. All right, so right now Toporatones is in the lead with 2 points.
Casi, ¿eh?
Now, Ruby,
No habrán visto
all
comer.
right, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
So what are your 3 statements?
The first one is my brother is 20. No. Sí, no? Aquí. My brother is 25 years old.
Okay.
Su hermano tiene 25 años.
Vale, pues digo que me invento otra fecha. The second one is my family is from Jaén. And the
Okay.
last one is I used to go to Madrid every summer.
Okay, so those are the 3 statements.
Creo que es la que cada...
Let's ask the Caballeros. Which of the 3 statements is not true?
Third one.
Third one.
The third one, Lemon Sharks, which do you think is not true?
¿La 3 o la 1?
La primera.
Es que la primera...
Es que su hermano creo que es de mi edad. ¿Tú cuántos tienes?
Pero a lo mejor tiene 24 o 25.
You have to answer.
The third one, yo creo, ¿no?
Third one also, so you both chose the third one.
Tiene 24, puede tener 25.
Ruby, which one is not true?
The third one.
Let's go.
Okay, so everybody wins with with 2 points. Very good. Okay, so I hope you guys got to know a little bit more about each other. We'll continue our dancing next week, all right? So now let's get to what I hope you guys are kind of looking forward to, all right, and maybe some viewers at home as well. So we are going to talk about common English gaming terms. You might know some of these already, but for those who don't, take note. Your opponents might be typing these on the chat and you might not understand what they mean and they could be important. All right, this will be the first part of these gaming terms that we will be discussing. All right, so first, the simplest one, W. If somebody types W,
Rush.
Go forward.
It means you are rushing someone.
Win.
Is when one
Or
player
win,
push
yes.
another player.
so is it rush or win? Who can guess?
Well,
Both.
it depends.
Can be
Here in
both.
Spain,
All right, it can be, but all right, otherwise known if you say
it's win, I guess.
yes, okay, if you say W, generally it can mean rush sometimes, but it's more often used as win, all right? Otherwise known as dub. If somebody puts dub, it means the same thing, all right? So it means to get a win in the game. So that's a verb, all right? So did you guys know this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay, good. So this is the simplest one. Somebody just put W. All right, there you go. So you win. All right, later, by the way, after I go through these terms, I think there will be 6. I will give you situations and you will guess which is the best term to use.
Okay.
All right, how about AFK?
Away
This is
from
not just for
keyboard.
gaming.
From keyboard.
There you go. Okay, that's quite simple.
Away from
All
keyboard.
right. So that is correct. Away from keyboard. This is impossible when you're playing Fortnite. You can't get away from your keyboard while you're playing. So there you go. This can be followed up by the term BAK. Have you ever come across this word?
Back at keyboard, yeah.
There you go. So back at keyboard is BAK. So if, you know, this is not just for gaming. This is generally for chat threads. So people type AFK and BAK quite often. So next, you have this one so simple also. Okay, noob.
Someone who
Me.
doesn't know how to play.
All right. So there are 2 ways to say noob, okay? There's a positive way to say noob.
It's like
All right.
Thunk in Fortnite.
It's like thunk in Fortnite. There you go. Okay. So thunk is not a noob, but that is meant in a negative way. So,
I love you.
so there you go. Otherwise known as nub or newbie. All right. It can have a positive and negative meaning. So positively, like if someone's literally new, all right? If someone is really new at the game, he or she has never played, then you say, oh, maybe they need to be taught. They don't know the rules, right? So that is not very negative. But if you say, oh, you're such a noob, man, even if like you're a top gamer, that is meant negatively, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is more often used?
No.
Is it more often used negatively or positively?
Negative.
Negatively, that's right. All right. So when people say noob, it's meant as an insult. Unfortunately, on chat threads, people can be quite negative, right? Just don't let them get to you. Next,
Kobe.
Kobe.
Brian.
Kobe.
Like,
Yes, it is. All right. It is about Kobe Bryant. All right. This is inspired by the late, great basketball player. God rest his soul. What do you think Kobe means when somebody says Kobe?
When you throw an 8 so far.
And you kill someone?
There you go. Yes. All right. So this is used when a player throws a grenade at a difficult angle. So it's not just throwing a grenade. Sometimes it's almost impossible, right? So Kobe Bryant's shots, a lot of times it seemed impossible. But when you throw a grenade, sometimes it's like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to make it. And then you successfully cause a lot of damage to the opponent. So that is when somebody says, Kobe. And it's usually the teammates that say it. All right. There you go. Next, res.
I don't know.
Do you know what res means?
Really easy, maybe.
Yes. Revive?
Okay.
Rescue.
Close. Yes, something like that. So this is short for
Healing.
Resurrect.
resurrected, all right? Or resurrect, all right? So short for resurrected. This is a call for help. Like when you're on the ground, right? When you're in Fortnite, you have gotten hit. You're not quite dead yet. You type res. You're basically asking for help. Somebody heal me. right? You're asking your teammates to help you out. So when you see your opponent type res, go and kill him or her. All right? Or if you need help, you type res as well. Okay?
Okay.
Cool? So far? Yes? Good.
Overpower.
Overpower.
Yes, there you go. So this OP means this is different in general chat threads and in gaming. In gaming, it means overpowered. There you go. This is an acronym for overpowered. This is used to describe something that gives an unfair advantage to the opponents. So I think this is my example, the heavy sniper rifle. Sometimes when somebody has that, like, oh my God, I can't beat them. Who can give another example of a weapon or an armor that makes somebody overpowered?
The superpowers of the
Mythical gun.
superheroes right now in Fortnite.
Yes, that's right. I think there was a time where there was even the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes.
Yes, that was extremely powerful, right?
Was broken.
That's so hard to beat. Which of the heroes' superpowers is the strongest, in your opinion?
Iron Man.
The Iron Man one, yes.
Iron Man, yes, because it can aim by itself. Like Doctor Doom's, you can't quite aim it, you have to keep firing. Yes, that's right, I agree. Okay, very good. Again? Oh, here, okay, wait. Before we get to the situational questions, do you guys remember everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, okay, that's quite simple. This is just the introduction, this is just the start. I'll try to put more in next week. Is this good though? Would you like to learn more terms next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, we'll do that. Here we go. So, first situation.
Vaya.
Nick gets shot by Thepos with a sniper rifle. He's down but not out. What should he write to his teammate?
Ay, se caguen.
Res.
Sí.
Who says A? OP.
No.
C.
Who says B? AFK. And who says C? Res.
Res. Me.
All right, yes. So Nick should type res. Help me out, all right? Before Thepos kills me. All right, there you go. And situation number 2.
I start.
So I start playing Fortnite with you. Me. Yo, okay, me. I start playing Fortnite with you and I play horribly. All right? How would you describe me? A, OP, B, noob, or C, W?
B.
Nope.
No.
B.
No, it's OP.
No. Oh, yes.
No, no, I'm just kidding. All right, who says A? OP.
Qué cachondo es.
5 points for those who say OP. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Who says B? Noob.
Yes.
Yes, okay, that is correct. All right, these are quite simple. Last one.
Anuk.
Ruby and Olive are the last 2 members of their team in the Battle Royale. Ruby quickly builds a fort, but before she finishes, Olive launches a grenade and seriously decreases Ruby's health.
Kobe.
What do Olive's teammates happily say?
Kobe.
Kobe. Yes, that's it, all right? So this is a term not only used in chats, right? People say Kobe all the time, all right? So that is correct. It is... Oh, all right. It is A, Kobe. That's right. So now, all right. So we are going to get to the travel portion of our lesson. But was that good? Did you guys like that?
Yeah.
Would you like to do more of that next week?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Perfect. All right. I'll try to add more difficult terms like rotate. Rotate is very complicated. All right. When people say that, there's not only one meaning. So I will talk about that next week. So, but first, yes, travel itinerary. Who among you have made itineraries in the past? Raise your hands.
I'm not sure.
Itinerary. What is an itinerary?
I don't know.
Plan.
All right. An itinerary is a travel plan. Basically, it is your schedule. All right? Your schedule whenever you travel. All right? So, for example, por ejemplo, all right, here, we have a short reading exercise over here. Do you see? Oh, it's very small. All right. So you have here Marco Polo Travel has an itinerary for Brian Peters. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So basically, I'll read it out to you. On the 17th of March, he departs London Heathrow. He's from London. At 8:15, on flight AF 117. All right. So basically, when you leave the airport, so on the 18th of March, he arrives at Shanghai Pudong at 25 past 5. All right. So and then he checks into Hotel Regis, and then he meets the local tour guide and has dinner with the tour group. Okay. So if you look at that schedule over there, here to the right, oops, sorry. Okay. So if you look at the schedule to the right, to the left, I would like you to complete the statements 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So here you have options for the answers. Okay. So on March 18th, he'll check into his hotel and then meet his number 1.
Tour group. Tour group.
So what is the answer for number 1? Let's ask Topo Ratones. What do you think is the answer for number 1?
A tour guide.
All right. So the answer is tour guide. Very good. Okay. And have dinner with the Caballeros. What do you think is the answer?
Tour group.
Tour group. Thank you.
Tour group. Very good. So number 2. On the 19th, he'll go Lemon Sharks. What do you think is the best answer?
No. We'll go.
Sightseeing?
See, sightseeing.
Sightseeing or excursion?
Sightseeing. Can you say sightseeing?
Sightseeing.
No, it's
All right. That is correct. Sightseeing. He's going to go and see the sights, the attractions. All right. So he's going to see the sights or the attractions around Shanghai. This example is particularly for Shanghai. You guys will be making an itinerary for, guess where?
Japan.
Japan. Yes, exactly. Because you have a large chance of going to Japan. All right. So let's go back to the Topo Ratones. So on the 19th, he'll go sightseeing at the historic district and
Souvenir shopping.
all right, souvenir shopping at the local market. On the 20th, he'll visit the Shanghai Museum. Go on a Caballeros. What's the best answer for number 5?
Highlights tour.
City Highlights Tour is correct. Then in the evening, go on a Lemon Sharks.
River opera performance, no?
Puede ser ópera performance
No.
or excursion.
No.
No, yo in the evening, a la noche, no.
Oh, river cruise
Ópera performance.
or
Okay. So it is actually a river cruise.
river cruise.
So why? Porque why is it river cruise? Okay, the article A.
Yep.
Okay, so there are 3 articles, artículos, to introduce a noun. So there's a, an, and the. So for A, so for go on a river cruise. Okay, go on a river cruise because it is followed by a consonant. So a is followed by a consonant.
Yeah, verdad.
And then an is followed by a vowel.
Es verdad.
So you say an excursion,
Yes.
an opera performance. But in this case, it is a river cruise. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, just a little bit of grammar there, just to put that in. All right, and number 4, on the morning of the 24th, he's going on a Great Wall.
Excursion, yes.
All right, yes, very good.
Opera performance.
In the evening, he'll attend a Chinese
Opera performance.
opera performance. There you go. Okay, so before we make our own itinerary, so you guys will be making itineraries as pairs, all right? So in pairs, you will be making your own itineraries. So if you see the schedule there, you have a daily list of activities that he is going to do from March 17th to March 26th, right? So Brian Peters is going to be in Shanghai from the 17th of March to the 26th of March next year, 2021. Hopefully, there will be no more COVID at that time. So if by March there is no more COVID, you guys are free to roam Japan as much as you like. So you guys will be making a 5-day itinerary for Japan. I think you'll be staying longer than that, but right now let's just keep it at 5 days. All right? So I'll give you more details about that next week. So right now, we are going to plan an itinerary. So, but a lot of you have not been to Japan, right?
Right.
Right, yes. So I will show you some of the highlights. Guys, I was making this, and like I said, I've never been to Japan myself. And while I was making this presentation, it made me want to go. So, why? Because here you go. These are the highlights of what you can see in Japan. So, there you go. And here are some of the amazing things you can do there. So first, Akihabara, all right? Electric Town, all right? So can I ask a member of the Caballeros? Let's ask Stark. Stark, can you read this, please?
Yeah. How
Yes, thank you.
can I pronounce Akihabara?
Oh,
That's it. That's good. Akihabara.
Akihabara is the premier location for shoppers and collectors who love gamers, anime, consoles, and Japanese pop culture. Also, if you are worried about the prices, there are toys and gadgets for every price range.
Very good. Okay, excellent, Stark. So, who is into anime among you? Raise your hands. I know you're all into games, right? For sure, all of you are into gaming. So, Akihabara is a big district, all right? It's a huge place wherein there are, I think, shopping malls that have 4 to 10 stories, if I'm not mistaken, that sell all these toys and all the games that you can think of. Every PlayStation console and, extension you can find. So there you go. So that's the first thing, Akihabara. Next, Thepos, can you please read this next one?
Inspired by Square Enix, the developers of Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and Nier Automata, the branches sí, of Square Enix Cafe in Akihabara and Shinjuku will surely bring you into the wondrous Square Enix universe.
Okay, so who is a fan of Final Fantasy? Me. Who else? Yeah, Final Fantasy is amazing. I love that game. So I put this in a special. This has a special place in my heart. So Square Enix Cafe. There are other restaurants, of course. There are so many wonderfully themed restaurants in Japan, but I would love to go to this one. And you can start off with a cup of coffee here at the Square Enix Cafe. There you go. All right. So please take note. Remember these places. So Akihabara, you have the Square Enix Cafe. Next, for those who are into weaponry, may I ask Alba? Alba, can you read this one, please?
These weapons and armor store sells everything from samurai swords to steampunk weapons to armor. Anyone who is interested in weaponry can just come and visit, even if they don't want to buy any weapons for themselves.
Very good. Okay, the W, by the way, in swords is silent, so it's swords. Can you say swords?
Swords.
Very good. Okay, excellent. So is anyone into weapons among you? Yes? All right. So you guys, you probably won't be able to bring it back here to Spain. But anyone is free to go there. You can go there and just visit and just look at the steampunk guns. You can look at the samurai swords. So it's very interesting. It's sort of like a shop, but also kind of a museum. All right, so Akihabara Buso Shoten is what that's called. Next, all right. And you guys were some of the first people to see the PlayStation 5. The new place. Yes, you guys were some of the... how was it? Was it good? Was it nice?
Yes.
Oh, man, I'm kind of jealous. I'm a little jealous of you guys, right? That's amazing. So I'd love to get my hands on that thing. Can I ask Olive? Olive, can you read this, please?
Another beloved Japanese company, Sony, built a 4-level building in the heart of the Ginza? You say Ginza?
Ginza, yes. Ginza.
District with an actual park inside. There, visitors are free to roam and get closer to the creators of the PlayStation and hundreds of other beloved devices, films, games, etc.
All right, very good. Can you say beloved?
Beloved.
Okay, very good. So as an adjective, so that is beloved. Very good. Okay, excellent. So Sony Park, there you go. So if you would like to go to the Sony building, you can hang out at the Sony Park. Okay, so it's very interesting. Next. Oh, this is one of the most famous attractions in Japan. Tolosa, can you read this, please?
Sega, one of the most popular video game creators in the world, has at latest 4 towers in Tokyo, most of which are found in Akihabara. These towers are some of the most visited places in Tokyo because of the Sega theme, arcade games, merchandise, and gifts.
There you go. All right. So Sega, are you guys familiar with Sega?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So I'm sure you are. Sega, by the way, is the more American way to say it, but it's Sega. That's right. Okay. I think. Okay. So very good. Tolosa, can you say least?
List.
All right. Least. So least is the lowest number. All right. So very good. So the Sega Towers, there are at least 4. In Akihabara, there are 4, but there may be more than that. I'm not. All right. Nobody seems to be sure, right? Except for those guys. Next, the Gundam base in Tokyo. Is anyone a fan of Gunpla?
Gangplank.
Gundam.
Okay, so in Gundam Wing, when you're driving or riding a Gundam Wing, it's called Gunpla. So, Eka, can you read this, please?
Gundam, one of the most popular anime series from Japan, has its own base located at Diversity Tokyo Plaza, which has everything that you can imagine about Gunpla and the epic robots featured in the anime.
There you go. So this is, I think, super cool. They have an actual sized, like, robot there, but it's a statue right now, but they're constantly improving this place. This was recently renovated and opened in 2019. So there you go. So if you like Gundam Wing, go and check this out. And next.
Oh my god.
All right. So this one is epic because it's the first digital arts museum ever. All right. So can I ask, Tony, can you read this one, please?
Of course. Located in Adaiba, this was the very first digital arts museum in the world when it was built and opened to the public in 2018. It features the latest in high technology and immersive digital art that ensure to transport you into a different world.
Very good. Okay, can you say built and opened?
Built.
Good. Built and opened.
Opened.
Okay, good. So it's a duh sound there. So open. Good. All right, excellent. So this is immersive. One of the things that I love about Malaga is they love light and they play with light when it comes to art. And the Digital Art Museum is even better. So they have this was the first ever digital arts museum. So it's very exciting. If you go there, it's very immersive. So I'm sure it's beautiful. And I think this is okay. Last 2. All right. So you have this one. Let's ask Thunk. Can you read this one, please?
Okay. Tokyo has some of the coolest restaurants. That is the robot restaurant with its famous robot show, the Pokemon Coffee and its Pokemon centers. The Might Coffee and the restaurant where you can eat authentic Wagyu beef. You will definitely have the best dining experience in Tokyo.
Okay, good. Can you say coolest?
Coolest.
Very good. And definitely.
Repeat?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Okay, good. And dining. Last one.
Dining.
Very good. Okay, excellent. So dining experience to eat. So an experience with a meal. There you go. So there are so many restaurants. If you like Pokemon, there's a Pokemon restaurant. If you like maids, there's a maid restaurant. If you like Wagyu beef, there's a Wagyu beef restaurant. Um, yes. Do you know what a maid is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't need to explain that. All right. I don't want to also anyway. Um, so, and finally, yes, this is the last one. Okay, so may I ask
Wait.
Map,
Uh,
can you read this,
with,
please?
yeah, of course. With an international driver's license, you can experience what it's like to drive as if you were actually part of Mario Kart.
Okay, good. Can you say license?
License.
All right. So if you have a driver's license, you can actually drive like this. You see those guys on the street? So they're not throwing shells or bombs at each other, or maybe they are, but I think it's safe. All right. So before we go on, I would like to ask you, okay? Which of these experiences excites you the most? Which do you think would you want to do first? So,
Art, music.
so Olive, which do you think you would like to do first among these experiences in
I can
Tokyo?
choose only one.
Yeah, which is your favorite? You will have the opportunity later to come up with more
Maybe
things to do.
think the Digital Art Museum.
Nice. Yes, that's actually very classy and very nice. So that's good. I like that one. How about Irene? What do you think is your favorite?
I don't know, maybe the Sega Towers?
The Sega Towers, yes. So you can play arcade there. You can play, so many different Sega themed games, and that should be fun.
Yes.
And Eka, what do you think is your favorite?
Mario Kart in real life.
Mario Kart, yeah, that looks like fun. I'm sure that's amazing. All right, so guys, as a group, all right, you know what, we might not have time to do this in pairs. So as a group, so let's pretend that all of you are going to go as a team, all right, which would be ideal, but unfortunately, two of you will be going. So, well, not unfortunately, for sure, that's a great thing. But let's pretend that all 5 of you in the team are going to go to Japan. So I would like you to create an itinerary for 5 days. So just put day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5.
Okay.
All right? And that includes the arrival at the Tokyo airport and the departure from the Tokyo airport.
Okay.
All right? Do you understand? So the first one in day 1 will be arrival at the Tokyo airport. And then the last one on day 5 will be departure from the Tokyo airport. Okay? And then fill in whatever you would like to do from day 1 to day 5. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So, good.
Irene,
So I will go back.
escribe esto.
¿Te has dado cuenta que las zapatillas son como de
Day
tomate y
one.
hamburguesa?
We got to Tokyo.
So this is the sample itinerary.
They were
make the money
to the Tokyo.
Esta es la skin del dinosaurio.
Make checking.
La
to
skin
do it
de los-
at the airport than
No?
in other.
Bueno, adiós, Tokio.
We-
Ahí tú.
I have
El
watched
primer día podemos ir a cenar a un
The check-in.
theme restaurant.
Into the hotel.
¿Aún qué?
So we have to
Vale,
put
Porque no hay tiempo como para visitar.
the day that we arrive
Pero no sé si...
And llegamos cansado.
Pero es una actividad por día.
arrival to the
Guys, try to speak in English as much as you can.
Tokyo
The
If
airport.
that's okay,
and
yes, thank you.
Money exchange.
that we arrived.
Money exchange is very practical, yes.
Oh, don't say that
And
loud.
Oh, sorry. Right.
yo hubiera puesto directamente arrival to Tokyo airport
Nada.
and money exchange.
If you would like to see the other sites, just let me know. I can keep scrolling through.
And money Dinero.
So Electric Town, by the way, in Akihabara, that's for shopping. That's mostly for
Ponemos la
shopping.
persona.
Airbnb, for example.
Ah, todos. No, se
It's
supone que
like
vamos todos
having
juntos.
a better
Vale,
experience
we arrived.
more in
Sí.
Ah, okay, the first day that we arrived to Tokyo Airport.
Arrival sería. En plan, esta frase, porque si estás fijado en la otra,
Girls,
que
what are you saying?
porque estamos poniendo lo mismo todavía. Lo que ponía en la otra era eso, que no ponía una introducción directamente.
Escríbelo
ponía-
tú porque yo estoy haciendo aquí un rollo.
En plan, esto no hace falta, ¿sabes?
Quítalo que sí.
Cantando esa canción me acuerdo de Rey.
Arrival to Tokyo Airport.
Oh, since it's 5 days, guys, since it's five full days and there are 5 of you per team, maybe one person can come up with something to do for 1 day. So one person comes up with the schedule for 1 day. Do you understand? So each member of the team schedules 1 full day.
Vale.
So everybody gets a chance to schedule their day.
De los sitios y algo importante de cada uno.
Ya, yo también, más o menos.
¿Qué iríais primero? Yo iría a lo de Akihabara.
Sí. En plan, pues hacerlas primero quizás más chill y nada más llegar hacemos lo del Busou Shot en este, ¿no? Y ya después vamos a... wait, we have to say it in English.
Yes, thank you.
We take something to eat at the Square Enix.
But I don't think we have to write it down, everything, you know. I mean, in the example, everything was so short. You know, it was arrival to Tokyo, the second day. Akihabara...
Yes, but if we have 3 activities in Akihabara, okay, we can put it in there. You know what I'm trying to say?
Nope.
There's 3 activities
And we
in
need to-
Akihabara.
and we
We
need to
have
write the
the
dates.
anime shops, we have the Square Enix cafe, and we also have the weapons store. Okay, so we can.
But 3 at the same day.
Yes, because we have another.
But we have only 5 days.
Yes, but we.
I think we should put only one thing for a
Only one
day.
is enough.
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever you want. But I
Yeah, I have a suggestion. I think Akihabara might be too much for a day.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, there are so many things to do there. So maybe divide that into 2, maybe 3 days. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that. Okay,
Better.
no problem. You're welcome.
So, we can visit on the first day the Akihabara Busou Shuden and only the guns. And then we can go to all the...
Era el primero...
Electric Town Akihabara
Sí.
on the second day.
Yes.
Okay, in the second day we go to visit the guns.
No, that's on the first day.
Ah,
So arrival to Tokyo Airport and money exchange. And then Akihabara Busou Shuden.
okay.
We visit that. Well, I'm resuming this. Well,
And the second day
we
we-
can put something else like for another day, okay? Imagine we are there at March. We can go to see the cherry blossom.
oh my God, blossom. Yeah, I wanted to do a cherry blossom because of that. You know,
Very good, Copycat. Yes, I like that. I like that.
Thank you. And
it
also,
says sakura in Japanese. I love it.
and
We have
also,
to write, girl.
Yes.
right.
Okay.
And
So-
also after you put in there. Right.
Second
right.
day, okay.
but right like that, like this.
Visit the
The
cherry blossom
Event.
is
No pueden volar.
Claro.
Vale.
Okay, guys, in 5 minutes, I am going to ask each team to tell everyone what their schedule is going to be, okay? So I'd like you to sort of report
Esto que se lo quita sin querer. para que
your itinerary to all of
la
us.
tarde podemos ir al cofre. Te quedas con esto y vuela fatal. Vuela, pero mal.
And get dinner in a temp restaurant. O decimos un
¿Qué será el polvo
o
ese
decimos
que
un
tiene en
temp
la sala?
restaurant.
No sé.
Qué raro, ¿verdad?
Para decir un anime.
Cocaína.
Naruto restaurante. Cenar un restaurante Naruto. Tiene que haber 100%.
El verdadero polvo de hadas.
Si le quitas a 1 millón de polillas ese polvo y te lo enganchas, vuelas, ¿te imaginas?
Sí, como que te lo ponen en los sobacos,
Para
¿sabes?
cenar,
¿Tienes el DNI?
Naruto restaurante. Hay uno seguro. Al día siguiente desayunar a un sitio de Dragon Ball.
no.
Comer en un lugar de One Piece.
Al Wonder Park.
Venga, el día 4.
Todo tematizado, ¿sabes?
Sí, que hay de...
So, Skipler, I think you're talking about the Naruto restaurant. There are 2 actually in Tokyo. So,
Hey, let's go.
yes, there are 2 Naruto kitchen. There's the Naruto kitchen Shibuya, and there is the Naruto cafe. So, and there's also
great.
the Anime Plaza in Akihabara.
I didn't knew that, so I just suppose that's...
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Yo creo que no.
Thank you, Inigo.
Sí, un ratito.
Un ratito por la mañana al museito ese.
Al museo.
Después nos vamos al Naruto restaurante este.
Naruto restaurant. Have
El día anterior hemos ido
¿cómo se
también
dice?
al Square Enix.
Ramen.
Sí.
Para comer al Naruto restaurante.
Ramen.
Y por la tarde, sofá. Shopping.
No.
Ah, los cards, cabrones.
No, los cards últimos
Eso no nos
días.
queda- Pero que el día 5 nos tenemos que mirar.
Ah, es verdad.
Sí, pero nos vamos a las 8 de la noche.
Sí.
Alargando el día máximo. Ya tiene que ser un coñazo estar 15 horas en un avión.
Y por la tarde.
Is anyone almost done? Is anyone
We
almost
are
done?
at day 4.
Almost done.
Day 4. Okay, that's very close.
We're close.
Y
Están construyendo.
vamos a
algo.
esto.
O desmontando.
In the
Remontando, quizás.
evening. Podemos ir a
no
lo de
creo.
los
Otro día que se
coches.
escuchaban golpes, pasó lo de los...
Sí, al Mario Kart, ¿no?
Por la mañana del último
A
día.
ver qué será ahora.
No, eso es esto. Y este día,
Ya, por esta
A lo mejor no es nada.
yo creo que esto lo podemos hacer este día y el día 5 podemos volver a ver algo en Akihabara, que es el
Pero has
uso
metido
Ay,
los cards.
a ver,
Yo
como
quiero hacer los
comprarlas del... Yo qué sé, con el dinero que nos haya sobrado, comprar más figuras.
Ahí va, sí.
Eso es el último día, ¿no?
Sí. Pero los cards, que no se os
Nunca
olvide.
son suficientes figuras.
Claro, es que el primer día dirás, a ver, no me va a gastar mucho porque me quedan 5 días más en Japón.
Ah,
Pero
claro.
el último día dices, ya no.
¿Qué me ha
sé.
sobrado?
¿Me ha sobrado esto? Pues todo figura.
Literal.
Como en el counter. Vas haciendo economía hasta que ves que te está perdido y ya está.
O sea, rollo, no sé cuánto pilla de...
So, Lemon Sharks, will you be ready to present your itinerary in a minute?
In a
Yeah.
minute? Yeah.
In a minute.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so you can prepare what you're going to say, and
Okay.
I would like you to prepare in a minute. Yes. Oh, so, sorry.
Spend
to
all
present.
the money in anime figures.
Every morning you're going to spend in an anime restaurant. Good. Yeah.
Pero eso,
Excellent.
o ir,
No,
o ir
No,
al...
but the last day we're gonna spend a lot. Like all the money we
Okay,
got,
yeah.
spend it.
So whatever money you have left,
El día
yeah,
4
you
ya está lo
can,
del Mario Kart.
Ah, vale,
so
lo
much
justo
you
de
can,
4. Ah, vale,
you can
pues,
buy.
ah, pues
Y aquí, spend
esto.
all the morning in...
Comer en otro restaurante de tema... bueno, theme restaurant.
No, dice all the money we got left.
¿Quién lo lee todo?
¿Eh?
¿Quién lo lee?
Yo misma, si queréis.
Ojo,
Ojo, Irene.
ojo, Irene.
Spend all the morning.
Bueno, es que si no yo no voy a
¿Y por qué he puesto spending all the money?
Gastando todo.
We got,
We got.
got left.
Okay, for the Lemon Sharks, who is going to present? Who would like to present? Or would you like to present daily? Like Sepos can talk about day 1, Skipler can talk
okay.
about day 2,
Okay.
Thunk can talk about day 3, Tolosa can talk about day 4, and Irene can talk about
Vale,
day
pues.
5.
Pues,
Okay?
And departure.
¿Cuál es el
So-
3? Ah, vale.
La 5.
Okay, about the
Alright.
day 1, arrival at the Tokyo airport. Okay, then we make the check-in into the hotel. We just go. We just go have for a walk in the neighborhood and dinner in a near sushi restaurant.
Okay, good. Thepos, can you say walk?
Walk.
Okay, the L in walk, similar to talk, is silent. All right? but that sounds like a great schedule.
Okay.
Excellent. It's very light. It's the first day. You just arrived. Everything is
¿Quién es el segundo?
overwhelming on the first day. So, Skipler, yes, what is happening on your second day?
To the second day, we're gonna go to Akihabara to visit the Sega Towers and spend all the morning there. And in the evening, we will go to the Sony Park and see everything they got.
Nice. Yeah, that's actually a full day right there. I think that'll take a lot of time. So, Skipper, you say the whole morning, okay, or the entire morning?
Entire morning. Okay.
All right. Yes. Good. Excellent. That sounds like a great plan. Also, on that day. So on the second day. Okay. Good. Thunk, what's happening on the third day?
Third day, go back to Akihabara to continue visiting the rest video games towers, and in the afternoon, Square Enix coffee. For dinner, we will go to a Naruto restaurant.
Okay, that sounds great. So it's to have dinner, okay? The preposition is to have dinner.
To have dinner.
Yeah, for have dinner is incorrect, but to have dinner, we will go to
have dinner.
Right. Good. So, or for our dinner, you can say that as well. Next, Golosa.
The day 4, go to the Mori Building Digital Art Museum, and in the afternoon, we decided to go to the Real Mario Kart Racing.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah. So you're gonna do that for a while. I think you can go race all day if you like. And finally, Irene, what is happening on your last day?
Spend the entire morning in Akihabara, spending all the money we got left for gifts. And finally, the departure from the Tokyo airport.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Okay, so for the other two teams, I'm sorry, but I think only one person will have time to read all of it. So who would like to read for the Caballeros? Yes, okay. Nick, go ahead. So all five days will be read by Nick. Go ahead.
One, arrival to Tokyo Airport, and then go shopping to the Electric Town and have dinner at the Square Enix Cafe. On day 2, go to the Sony Park and then eat sushi, and go to the Akihabara Busou Shuden. On day 3, go to the Mori Building Digital Art Museum and go dinner ramen at a themed restaurant, the Pokemon Cafe. On day 4, go to the Sega Towers and have fun in Real Mario Kart Racing. And finally, on day 5, visit Gundam Base Tokyo, and finally, the departure from Tokyo Airport.
All right, that sounds like a great plan. Perfect. Well done, Nick. Thank you, guys. And finally, for the Toporatones, who would like to read your full schedule?
Okay, at the first day, we arrive to Tokyo Airport and make the money exchange in there. And we go to Akihabara Busou Shuden. After go to our Airbnb because we are gonna stay at a typical Japanese house.
Nice.
At the second day, on the morning, we visit the cherry blossom trees, and on the afternoon we go to Electric Town Akihabara. On the third day, we want something funny like Real Mario Kart Racing. And for dinner, we go to Pokemon restaurant and some karaoke for having some fun. At the fourth day, we have gaming day because we go to Sony Park and 4-level Sega Towers. And the last day, we go to Mori Building Digital Art Museum and then go back to the Tokyo airport and arrival to Spain, back again.
All right. Yes, perfect. I love that you guys improvised. Guys, I'm very excited again for whoever will win. People around the world are voting, so keep pushing. I hope you guys win, and thank you so much for today. I really enjoyed today's class, and I'll see you all next week. All right?
Thank you. See you.
Bye, guys. Bye. Have a great day. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Íñigo.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Uy, va.
Qué majo es Íñigo. ¿Qué hay ahora?